Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. My name is Sarah. This is what Shaw said, and today I have a very exciting update for you for my Drop 10 Before Summer Project Pan. This is a two-part collab with the Fantastic Ladies group on Facebook. The first portion is to drop 10 pounds before summer, which I am not participating in, and the second component is to drop 10 products before the beginning of summer. We began this pan on March 21st. We had our first update on April 21st. Today is the date that we are bringing you our second update, and then just the finale is the only thing that's left on June 21st. So I want to go ahead and show you my 10 products, and I do have some empties to share with you this time, which is super exciting. So my very first empty, this will probably not be any surprise to any of you if you saw my update. I had introduced at the beginning of this project the Revlon Ultimate All-in-One Mascara, and I hate this mascara. It's not an all-in-one mascara to me. It is decent for lengthening. It's not great for volumizing, but my biggest problem with it is that it is so incredibly dry. From the time I opened this package, I would get the little black freckles on my cheeks within a couple of hours of putting on this mascara. I tried layering it with primers, I tried layering it with other mascaras, and I have continued to see the same results. So excuse me, I tend to only keep my mascaras for 3 months anyways, so this one has been open for just over 2, so I don't really feel like I'm missing out on anything, and I certainly do not want to fool with it any longer, so this one is my first empty. My second empty is the Stila Stay All Day waterproof liquid eyeliner in Intense Black. This one I actually did enjoy, but it had been open since December, and so it was going to be expiring around this month anyways. Last month I did mention that I was starting to get some stinging in my eyes, and I thought this was possibly the culprit since it was so close to its expiration. So I used it for a few more days after my last update, and I did continue to experience the stinging. So this one has expired. I am not super sad. I got some great use out of it. I used it for about 5.5 of the 6 months, and I did really enjoy it. So that is a definite repurchase in the future for me. My final empty is the Tarte Smooth Operator setting, not setting spray, setting powder, sorry. This one obviously just a deluxe size sample. I started the project with my progress right here, and then this was where I was last month, and then in the last couple of weeks I was able to finish off that portion of it. Another one I really enjoyed. I don't have a lot of setting powders in my collection, so this is one that I will probably purchase or repurchase sooner rather than later. Next, I want to share with you my Endless Weekend Fine Fragrance Mist from Bath & Body Works. When we began this project, this was brand new. Here's where I was for my first update right here, and here is where I am now. So I seem to be making pretty consistent progress. That is quite a lot to get through in a month, however, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this one off. I will give it a good go. I do enjoy this, but it does not last very long, so I tend to kind of overspray in the morning, and then by the time I get ready to, head out the door either for work or for church or wherever I'm going, I will usually, if I don't spray this again, then I'll usually end up putting on a different perfume or something anyways. So I do enjoy this, but this is one I don't think I'm going to be able to finish by the end of this project. Here's another one that I have been working on. Not sure if I'm gonna finish this one off by the project's end or not. This is the Bite Beauty lipstick in Lingonberry. I do have some good progress on it. However, I am not drawn to using this shade, or I think it's the formula really, because it is super soft. It's obviously a very thin lipstick, and it's kind of messy. It is already hitting 90 something degrees here in Texas most days. So if I carry this around with me, then it does get really soft and very messy to reapply. It is the color that I'm wearing today, but as you can see, it's kind of a bold color to not have a lot of control with. So I am continuing to use it here and there. I am hopeful that I'll be able to finish it off. If I buckle down and really just use it, then I think I will be able to finish it off. But this one is a maybe for me. I don't know if I'll finish that one or not. One that I am almost certain I'm going to be finishing is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. This one is in the shade 720 Creamy Natural. And when we began this project, I was up here. My first update was here, and now I'm all the way down here. So I only really have this little bit to go. I had mentioned in my last update, my pump is broken, so I do feel like I'm wasting a lot of product when I use this, which is why I'm able to get through it so quickly. I won't necessarily be sad to see this one go because of the broken pump. It does make it a little bit more of a hassle to use, and it makes it quite a bit more messy. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of product, which is a shame because I do feel like it's a good foundation. I like the coverage. It's a perfect shade match for me right now. But I want to move on to something that I can just pump, put on my face, and blend out and go. So this one I'm pretty confident will be done by the next update. Surprisingly, this one might be done by the next update. You guys will be really surprised if you have heard me talk about skincare and face masks for any length of time. This is the Formula 1006 Pores Be Pure Skin Clarifying Mud Mask. And I have used this. This is not a new product to me. I have had it in my collection for quite some time. And I know for some people this would be like a couple of months worth of product and you would be done with it. This has been in my collection for over a year, and I still, when we started this project, I still had that much in it. I have since used it. I am now down to there, and that is really good progress for me. As I said, if you've heard me talk about skincare before, I'm not disciplined very, I don't do my evening skincare very often. So to make some progress on a mask, that's a big deal for me. I do feel like this is one that I can use up in the next month. So I'm very excited about that. Another one I'm not super sure of whether I'm gonna finish in the next month is this e.l.f. eye primer. This one is, you can see my marks here. I started there. And then we've got a couple of updates. This bottom one is where I am now. So I feel like I am making steady progress, but I don't know if that means I'm going to be able to finish this. The reason it was in this project is because it is very thin and it is a little bit greasy. I am not confident about its ability to stand up to Texas summer. So that's why I wanted to finish it off before we got to summer. I don't know if I'm going to accomplish that or not. I certainly will continue to use it if I'm not able to finish it off. But I was hopeful that I would be able to finish it. But of course, you can only use so much eye primer in a day. You can't, it's not something that you can reapply so we'll just continue to see how much progress I make. This is my daily primer. So I'm not using anything else besides this. This is all I've got for right now. So we'll see. We will just, this is a maybe for me. One that I am confident I will be able to finish off is this Sephora Colorful Cheek Ink Gel. And this is in the shade Peony. And I just use this like a liquid blush. It's going to be hard for me to show you the progress because at this point I'm all the way down to where, you know how you have to like fold it and then kind of maneuver the package this way and that. So I only have just the tiniest bit left in this bottom corner right here. So I'm confident that I'll be able to finish this in the next month. I do enjoy this. As I said, I wear it as my liquid blush every day, and then I put a powder blush on top of it. I do really like to layer my blushes that way. I find that it does increase the staying power. It's a little bit light for my skin tone, but I do like that it helps the staying power. So this one, I'm fairly sure I will finish off by this next month. And then here's kind of a bummer one for me. I don't think I'm gonna finish this one off either. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. This is obviously just a deluxe size sample, which, as we know, is still a good amount of product for a liquid highlight or any kind of a highlight. This one, it was brand new when we started the project a couple of months ago, and the product is wearing away really weird. You can see this big clear section in the middle of it, and then I've got product here at the top and product down here at the bottom. So this is a lot of product still left to use in a month, so I'm not gonna finish this off. I have enjoyed it, and what I will probably end up doing is just rolling it over to another project once this one is finished. So that is the progress that I have on my Drop 10 Before Summer. If you are participating in this project, or if you have another seasonal project pan going on, please do let me know down in the comments. I hope that you will consider subscribing and sticking around. I've got lots more content coming up as always, and I do thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.